Hello everyone, Rissy Toothpick here, back again with some more Sherlock Holmes, and today we're going to be doing the start of the mission, the Muse from Abroad. We might win, or we might finish it, I'm not for sure. But before we do that, we're going to buy some furniture, or check it out, because there might be something there that we can purchase.
Don't miss out on
Oriental rugs at a good price. Merhaba. It's a good day for a purchase.
Alright, so she has a dressing screen.
May your purchase bring you joy.
Alright, so we're good with that one. That one's the clothing seller. I'm not really worried about that.
Oriental rugs at a good price.
Okay, so let's just run over here. What is this? Oh, newspaper place. Okay. Well, we can check it out.
A fresh newspaper?
Corset or Corsair. The city can sleep soundly. Costumed vigilante.
I wish you pleasant reading.
What do we got there? In their disregard of decorum and law, Paul Perks, former champion of Cordona yacht racing tournament, has been revealed as a woman in disguise. The outlandish case involved deception, seduction, and dead businessmen, and an elephant in an intricate plan of self-enrichment. Perks has denied all allegations and refused to disclose her true identity. The imposter's unusual murder defense was that she was too good to be caught, and hence could not be the person responsible. The victim, Theodore Gilden, is survived by his daughter and their unorthodox pet, the aforementioned elephant. The creature has taken into the care of a philanthropist who wishes to remain anonymous. Interesting. Alright, but let's keep on going over here. Okay, so it should be here. It looks like it might be this building right here, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Let's go figure out what's going on in here. Oh, and we can actually probably remove that? Okay.
Mr. Holmes, you came. Oh, how kind. Though now, of course, I realize it is because of my game, not the works on display.
It needn't be one or the other. Your man's disguise was easily debunked, Mr. Vogel, but I shall admit that you planted in me the seed of curiosity.
Ah, terrific. I had no doubt you'd put the pieces together. Let us call it an opening gambit before the real game begins.
So, this little game of yours, what's it about?
An enigma to solve. A locked area in the basement with no windows found brutally vandalized. I have no clue how it was possible.
Okay, so we can either describe the events or what was in the basement. And let's first describe the events.
What about this intrusion? What happened?
Last night, I was about to leave the gallery when I heard a noise downstairs. I went to the basement, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It was admittedly a rudimentary inspection. It is not uncommon to get rats down there, so seeing nothing of note, I left and locked up the building. When I returned this morning, alas, I discovered that part of the exhibition had been torched, and there was no sign of the intruder. The mystery being, of course, that all the doors to the gallery were locked exactly as I left them.
And the door to the basement is the only entrance?
Correct. Tell me you're not intrigued.
What was in the basement? I would have been like, yeah, I'm intrigued, but whatever.
And this locked area downstairs, what exactly was it?
The under gallery. It's always shut, and I'm the only one with the key.
Ah, so this is your private collection, not part of the gallery.
Oh, no. It's an exclusive exhibition of eccentric pieces. Only a select cadre of artists, investors, and collectors are admitted. Not everyone deserves to have their eyes opened.
Well, this matter is certainly within my wheelhouse.
This intrusion troubles me. Please take a look around if you're willing. The under gallery is through the door at the end.
I will see what I see.
Alrighty, so now we gotta check out the basement, apparently. The vandalism of the undergalley. Last night, Vogel heard a noise from the undergalley. He descended the stairs but failed to check thoroughly. Okay, that's the one we're going to do. We just got to kind of figure out where the... He pointed towards it, but I don't really know where that is.
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
That's... Is that a titty? I think that's a titty. The plant's like, what, covering up the... Oh, covering up the vagina. I see what they're doing there. Alright. Let's go down here and kind of explore.
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
Okay, the AC Swinburne room. Okay, so let's explore down here. Looks like they have a literal shark down here decomposing.
A simplistic attempt at provocation.
Yeah, that's gonna stink. I wouldn't do that, you know? Take my advice. I like that. Use fishing. Oh, he's got a bed and everything down in here.
A true artist never shows an unfinished piece.
He's got bed and chains and things that he can lock himself. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some woman that comes over here and kind of smacks him a little bit. Oh, there's something. I guess that's something we can do.
Old, and hasn't been used for a long time.
Okay. What else is he be looking for down in here? Okay. It's like 2 more items in here. I'm just not seeing it. Here, let me leave that real quick. Okay, so we have some shoe prints here. "29 inches, 24."
The left step's length is shorter than the right. It indicates that the walker was lame.
Oh, interesting.
Closed with a metal bolt.
Okay, so someone was cutting their way out.
Footprints. Size 9.5.
Interesting. So they snuck in through the coal chute thing, had to pry it open from the inside, and then walked out. Ooh, look at that crow.
Sherry, how about some company in that dreary chamber of yours?
Leave my loneliness unbroken, John. A handprint of the thing from another world. But it looks fresh, and its coal origin ruins the effect of the extra mundane.
Okay, and then let's figure out... Oh, I guess he was, like, looking into the skeleton. Okay.
Sodden and mold-ridden. One presumes deliberately.
It's kind of weird. Who would, like, deliberately, you know, destroy art? Like, just give it, like, a unique effect. The old wild room? Cigarette.
Coal fingerprints. I think we're looking for a man with a coal moustache.
Oh, looks like there's more to it.
A Malpalbot. Ugh, sheer vandalism. Only an ignorant person could do such a thing.
Okay, so he burned it all, but in reality, he was actually going after one of the pictures. Oh, it looks like there was more paintings in here that weren't burned. Let's check out what's going on in here, though.
The parasites of creativity. Or just a reflection of the artist's recreational interests.
Oh, look at this one. The guy that's eating the girl's body.
Saturn devouring his son. A grim composition.
Unflinching in its ferocity, yet somehow beautiful.
I feel like this is either a real painting or there's a painting similar to it in the real world. All right, let's check out this thing here. See if we can figure out how all this happened. Okay, it wasn't him. It was someone who came in through the thing. Yeah, that's how that worked. That is a possibility. What's the other one? No. That got to be that one. And we know the guy did come in here looking. Yeah, I'm assuming the guy stole the items, burned some to kind of like avoid everything, maybe?
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the hatch bolt. He accidentally pushed a shovel to the floor. Vogel heard the noise. At the sound of his approaching footsteps, the intruder hid inside the coffin. When Vogel entered the basement, he failed to notice anything strange and left without properly checking. The intruder waited until Vogel had left the caravanserai before burning the paintings in Wilde's room. But the vandalism was a cover for the theft.
There we go. So now we know. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this one. In AC Swinburne's room, we located the coffin with a skeleton inside, which had been slightly moved. On the coffin lid, someone had left a coal handprint, the coal hatch, the coal footprints, and most of the paintings have been removed from their hangers. A pile of ash from burned paintings lie on the floor. So we really don't have much here. I'm assuming we need to go back upstairs and talk to the Vogel. Kind of tell him what happened. There's some wild paintings in here.
The pieces are not what I expected.
What do you think my collection is about?
Ooh, I don't know. Let's just go with decadence.
Dozens of priceless works amassed simply for the sake of it and presented without care. It's not about the art, it's about excess, yes?
I don't know.
Well, that's absurd. Of course you know. It's your gallery.
There is no one answer, no singular truth, but many filtered through the subjective mind. That forgetting, embellishing, lying machine. Besides, what's wrong with a lie if it makes life more interesting?
What's wrong with a lie? It corrupts the ability of others to behave freely and rationally.
Men never act freely and rationally anyway. It matters not what is or isn't in the end. The only important thing is how you feel. And I simply want to feel and consume as much as I can. Don't you?
Feelings are simply one's animal ancestry trying to wrest back control of the brain. I try to avoid the distraction.
You try not to feel, even in a place like this? None of it moves you?
To be frank, I struggle to maintain even a whit of interest in art.
But Mr. Holmes, it is joy incarnate, mankind's greatest achievement.
Mankind's highest achievement above all others is objective and rational thought.
I see then why you dislike art, for it means whatever you want it to.
Or perhaps, Mr. Vogel, I was lying.
Aha.
And of course, we're going to be kind of nice. We're going to say the case was interesting.
Mr. Vogel, my investigation has revealed that the intrusion was not merely vandalism, but theft. The limping visitor left your place with a canvas.
That's very impressive.
And I guess we'll just tell him about everything that happened.
This thief was familiar with the gallery and he was sporting a limp. Do any of your clients or artists come to mind?
My, your attention to detail is remarkable, Mr. Holmes. I should introduce you to Bosch's works. Alas, I'm afraid I cannot suggest a culprit.
The fire was a clever attempt to hide a stolen painting, even if it didn't fool me. I found the remnants of an empty frame in the pile of ashes. The canvas had been removed. Do you know which paintings in the Wild Room may have interested a thief? Were any particularly expensive?
Those pieces belong to a well-known artist named Boniface Mercurio. They're controversial, but not of a notably high value.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the latch and dislodged the shovel while doing so. That's the noise you heard yesterday. When you went downstairs to investigate, he hid in the coffin.
It seems I should have checked the space more thoroughly.
There's something more, is there not? I can see it in your eyes.
Indeed. There is another intriguing angle. I recently received an anonymous offer for one of Mercurio's works. The sum was more than fair, and indeed could have saved Mercurio from his artistic poverty. But he declined it.
Was it a performative whim? Some artists lionize pain and hardship as if their work would be worse after a meal and a hot bath.
I cannot tell. But not only did he refuse the deal, he insisted on displaying the painting in the public space. I was hoping to change his mind, but artists are a special breed of stubborn.
Okay, so first let's ask him to describe the painting so we know what the painting was that was stolen, and then we'll find out where the guy lives.
What was depicted in the piece?
A bound woman, wrapped in robes, being penetrated by a red devil that stared at us, the viewer. The beast had numerous tails growing from his back, and a large crowd gathered around the pair, silently watching the orgiastic scene.
Okay, well, given the nature of the other works on display, it's hard to see why that one stood out. What could possibly be its value?
The evaluation of art is very subjective, Mr. Holmes. After all, art is everything. A poem, a bruise, the beads of sweat on your beloved skin. Even a masterfully solved crime.
I'm not sure I see the connection.
Regardless, the painting was one of a series called The Sabbath Night in Cordona. The works depict sex, violence, and other controversial acts that life, for better or worse, contains.
Ah, I see.
I'm not sure that you do, but that can wait for another time.
Alrighty, and let's find out where the painter lives.
So where can I find Boniface Mercurio?
I know he lives somewhere in Old City, but couldn't be more specific. He's a prominent figure, so finding him shouldn't be a problem.
Well, I believe I have enough to begin. Thank you, Mr. Vogel. Your gallery certainly has unexpected depths.
I'm delighted to have been able to please a friend. In return, I expect you to come back with good news. Or at least with a good story.
Alrighty, so we're done with that. We can come back here. So the painting we're looking for is a roped woman who's getting banged by a devil with a whole crowd watching them. A little weird. Okay, so Vogel said that the artist Boniface Mercurio lives somewhere in Old City, but he doesn't know where exactly. He also mentioned that Mr. Mercurio is a prominent person. So we got to go to one of our areas where we can look him up. All evidence collected, apparently. I wonder, is there anything else? No. Okay, so we need to do is we need to figure out which one of these would kind of tell us what we need to know. That's Stonewood Manor. Police station. I don't think he'd be in the police station unless he caused a crime. Maybe City Hall. I'll say they might have some information. Him or the newspaper.
A contest for the guests of Cordona. Find hidden treasure.
As part of the governor's commitment to increasing tourism on Cordona, the city hall is excited to announce a treasure hunt event. The challenge consists of 3 stages, each consisting of 8 photographic clues to the location of hidden treasure boxes. Once the participant has collected all 8, he or she must return and collect the clues for the next set of treasures. Oh my, that's a lot of treasure hunting. let's go to the archive. Okay, maybe other or citizen? No, not businesses. Nope, so not here. Oh, the Chronicle maybe? It's got that little red mark on it, so that might be where we need to go. Okay, that'd be fine. So he must have been in the newspaper, which makes sense. Okay, let's just fast travel over there. I'm so glad that the fast traveling's in this game. It's gonna make it a lot more convenient to move around. Okay, so where is the Chronicle? Probably maybe this building right here. Or not, right over here. I'm going the wrong way.
Mr. Holmes, I have something for you. Mr. Holmes, I see what you're up to. Mysterious stranger pursues betrothed woman. But please, let us keep things professional. I have in my possession an envelope containing details of a special assignment for you. Tell me, are you interested?
I believe I am, but to be very clear, Miss Sertle, my interest extends to the message and not the messenger.
So he claims he's not a gal sneaker, seducing women everywhere he goes. Perhaps the truth is even more scandalous?
Please spare me the speculation. Return to the matter at hand.
A gang of smugglers, the Eels, have Cordona in their clammy grip. The British Empire can abide it no longer. Mycroft insists they be disbanded. But this organization only falls with the capture of their odious leader, Friedrich Panzer. And note well, I did say capture, not kill. Inside your envelope is a map marked with the Eels' warehouses. But alas, we do not know in which Friedrich Panzer resides.
So even Mycroft has his limits.
Indeed. You must be sure to identify the correct warehouse before entering, because once one is compromised, the other's occupants will scatter. Here are all the files, and feel free to use the archive too. Again, do not enter the wrong location, nor see any harm done to Friedrich Panzer.
Miss Sertle, if you're quite done with the redundant instructions, I shall get to work.
Well, that's perfect. Tortured hero lashes out after rejected romance. Tomorrow's edition will be a sensation.
Alrighty, so we got another little side mission that we can do as well. Okay, so definitely a celebrity. Old city. And I guess like current. No, not current, or recent. The Brawl at artist Sellout. The past week has brought us a new scandal regarding the local so-called artistic higher society. It all began at the painting Sellout named by local artists as the Dance of Decadence. Director of a publishing house, The Lion, Darren Turwick, broke the ideal by throwing a chair at a decadent artist, Boniface Mercurio. As Mr. Turwick said later, he did it because Mr. Mercurio brought dishonor to his name. The column writer graciously reminds the reader that recently Mr. Mercurio has spotted with Mrs. Turwick at a coffee shop. Oh, he's banging the guy's wife. Afterwards, an orchestra conductor, Kurt Gallagher, smashed a painting across Mr. Turwick's head to protest his friend Mercurio. A large brawl started, including a large number of the customers. After a protracted fight, the police arrived. All the higher society brawlers were arrested and placed under guard for a week. What a breathtaking event it was. As your loyal personal advisor, I suggest that you obtain a souvenir from the Sellout. Unfortunately, it has since ended, but Boniface Mercurio himself invites our readers to visit his home and purchase one of his paintings. You will find him at the address Herms Avenue between Scarlet Street and Olive Street in Old City. So Scarlet Street and Olive Street. Okay, Scarlet and Olive. Very weird. Old City, right? Yeah. Okay, there's Scarlet. I see Olive Street. Between Scarlet? So it's somewhere by the Hava Watchtower. Okay, let me get in here. We figured that out. Oh wow, there is a lot there. Look at all that. But let's keep on going here. So let's get back on our map. We're gonna fast travel. Looks like I have nothing really close to there. We're gonna have to do a little bit of exploring. Okay, so we want to go kind of like right there. And hopefully we can find another fast travel point so we can quickly get through here. Yeah, get out of here, kid. It's like a maze in here, though. You can kind of understand why this is the old city. It wasn't really built for a lot of like people moving about. Okay, I think we made it. Okay, we got a new fast travel point.
Could you help me?
So you think if we have money, we should bow to your whims? No, sir.
Okay, maybe if we are dressed like a commoner. See if he'll talk to us.
Do you know anything about this?
I am too tired for your questions.
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Don't annoy me with your stories.
Damn. I must say, we know it's somewhere. Going the wrong way. So, where is the road then? This side? Okay, it might be on this side over here.
Are you able to help me?
You work, I count. There are no questions in this formula.
Damn, that guy was mean.
Are you able to help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry.
Okay, we are on Scarlet Road.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Still the wrong way. Okay, hold on. Let me look here. Where is he at? You will find him at the address Herms Avenue between Scarlet Street and Olive Street. Herms Avenue. Oh, oh, he's like way over here. Good thing I figured that out. We're like way in the wrong area. He's somewhere down here on this road.
Excuse me, young man. Where do you think you're going?
Greetings, ma'am. I'm looking for the...
I don't care who you're looking for. You shall not pass. No visitors allowed.
I wish to buy a painting from Mr. Boniface Mercurio. Is he at home?
Dearie, tell me, because old age has made me blind. Did someone write Information Bureau on my forehead? Because I'm not here to answer your questions. Entry is for residents only. If you aren't a resident, please leave, or I shall report you to the police.
Okay, so we gotta be a resident. We need to look kind of a little bit different. Maybe something like this.
No visitors allowed.
Nope. We have one that's like an artist on here. Let me see here. Let me help. Yeah. Okay. So let me look here. Okay. So hobo, criminal, worker. And I was dressed like this, which is the worker one. And she was still mad at us there. So he's definitely not a worker. He's not a sailor, a soldier. That was the upper class one. So he has to be like the last one there, the hobo. Maybe something like this.
No visitors
Not that one either, damn.
allowed.
She's really onto us here. Maybe we need to look like him. That means we need to come down there. Buy some clothes. And that might be the reason why it like sells a picture of him. It's like the only thing I can really think of. Almost there.
Don't pass. Let's pick something that suits you.
All right, what do you have? Well, I don't want to switch something. I want to buy like legitimate items. I'm just gonna buy like a little bit of everything here. And some expensive things. Just kind of try to buy the cheaper items.
A good choice.
Okay. Thing it says. So we need to be like unkept. Something a little rough, maybe.
A good choice indeed. Let's pick something that suits you.
Okay, what else do you sell here? You sell anything? Messy hair would probably work. Oh, there it is right there. That one.
A good choice. A good choice indeed.
And we
Don't pass by. Welcome.
Oh.
Welcome. Let's pick something that suits you.
We probably need a little beard going on too. Something a little rough. There it is.
A good choice. A good choice indeed.
Now we're looking good. Okay, so we need to go there. Gonna fast travel. We already passed the 30-minute mark, so I think we're going to stop here today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. In the next one, we'll probably start off outside his building. We're going to see if this will get us in there. Hopefully, we can sneak in and figure out what was going on. But like I said, see y'all in the next one.